you want to squeeze my arm or anything, that's okay.
It's okay, I'm good.
Don't hit me.
It's numb, but...
Yeah, the little vessel's right there.
Oh.
Just going crazy. That'll give you a little bleeding.
Yeah, well, I was like, do it tight. He's like, I'm not doing it tight.
It didn't need to be, not a tourniquet. She always wants band-aids to be so tight that they cut their blood
Because if it's
off.
because it's bleeding.
It wasn't bleeding.
Oh, yes, it was.
It wasn't soaking through.
It did.
And then we grab this other little thing and a few more gauze, and I'll be right back.
A few more gauze. You might want to pause that, honey.
See the blood just getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
I know. Well, my stomach doesn't feel too good after watching that shit come flying out.
Yeah, it was pretty weird. At first I thought it was, what the hell's there a needle down there squirting stuff?
Okay, pause it.
I can't pause. I don't know how to pause. I don't know how to pause. It stops.
Press the record button.
It stops.
Oh,
This
okay.
thing's pretty cool.
What is it? You sound very excited.
Oh, yeah. T-ring. It's like a little finger tourniquet. And this is kind of cool compared to
It's not a tourniquet.
some of the other ones that they used in the past. This is a newer one and it's kind of slick.
Now I'm getting schooled. You guys got all this new stuff.
Yeah, one of the doctors has used them. They're a little bit nicer than some of the other ones. And they fit everybody, which is helpful. So you don't have to have a certain size or anything. You just use that one.
Okay.
It's got a little thin little bladder in there and it just sort of opens up. So it's kind of nice.
Okay, when you stitch me over, can you make it pretty?
Oh, yeah. I always try to make it kind of nice.
Okay. I don't like, you know how some guys are like, oh, stitches, they look so awesome.
Maybe like that one.
Oh, yeah, that's not good.
Or the wishbone.
Oh, nice.
Maybe this one.
Oh, really?
Or the 4 or 5 more that I have on this hand.
You're
The ones
just
that are
as
hidden
bad as
up
me.
underneath the mustache. So they're all
Knife.
hidden. They're all hidden. You know,
Ooh.
a lot of kids in our neighborhood, and we played pretty hard. So this thing's kind of
Oh,
slick.
cool.
It's kind of got this nice little bladder on it.
I gotcha.
It goes
Thank
up.
God my
Oh,
finger.
watch
Oh,
out.
gross, dude. That hit me on the. Oh,
blood flying?
nasty. Yeah, it just hit me up here, dude.
Oh, wow.
Thank God it's numb.
And now we have a dry field.
Wow, check that out.
It's pretty nice, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Not too bad, huh?
Do you cut it off or how you take them off?
Actually, the way this thing's recessed here, you snap it, and then you pull it, and it opens up that bladder, and you just slide it right off.
Wow.
The other ones that they have, it's like a little donut that's got a little ring in it. You always got to make sure you put that little piece where you can get to it, and then you got to lift it and cut it. And sometimes, you know, they don't fit great. And these things are a lot softer rubber, so they're actually kind of a nice thing to use.
It's like, what's that experience? Surrealistic.
Surreal.
It actually looks so white. It looks like somebody else's finger. They're sewing it on your hand.
Definitely is numb.
Good.
Thank God.
You were going for that, right?
Yes. Starting to get a little touchy there for a while.
Okay, go ahead and try to work it.
Like, 2 stitches?
I gotta take a look
Maybe
inside
3.
still.
Oh, really? You gotta pull it open. Oh, God, this is the part that you can, like, feel it. Like,
And now, were you wrenching or anything at that time?
nope, I just, like,
Slipped.
and this, it hit the side of the...
So did you have your hand on a tool or something, or what? Or
Yeah.
just trying to unscrew something and just...
Yeah.
I'm trying to. I mean, was your hand more, positioned like this, or was your hand more open?
Yeah, it was more positioned like this.
Kind of closed up,
Yeah.
looking like you're holding something. Okay. So that's our position of function. I want to kind of try to take you through a range of motion here.
Okay.
Is that numb?
Yeah.
You can't even feel that?
No, thank God.
looks
I
like it
would
would
just
hurt.
be, oh yeah. I've been there before where it's like, you can feel it a little bit. It's like, this is nice and numb.
is it?
What's that?
Is it to the bone or?
Uh-oh.
No, I'm not really seeing anything down. It's almost like a little flap, if you will. Kind of like the carving the turkey thing. I'm just trying to see if I can see anything else down in there, and I'm not really seeing anything that's raising my suspicions.
Can you feel the pressure? I've been pulling it.
I'm just knowing that it's my finger that he's like. Stomach's
I don't see anything in there.
Just makes my stomach a little queasy, that's all. Have you ever given yourself stitches? No?
I think they have the same
But I
joke
have,
about
like,
lawyers.
plenty of doctor friends. Oh, just stitch that up for you. You don't have to go to the hospital.
No, not really.
Lawyers and doctors they say that.
I just do like everybody else does. I just slap some super glue on it,
You
cover
think-
it up.
Do you think that's what I should have done? That's what someone else said I should
That
have
one's
done.
bad. But you have to wear a splint.
This
for
one's weeks
weeks
trickier
than if you did
because
glue it.
because every time you bend this one over the knuckle, it's going to pop open on you and sort of be problematic. So I want you to have a little flexion. I don't want to be fully open because then extended, it's just going to be kind of flappy.
Mm-hmm. Still worried?
That still makes you wonder. Just can't see anything though. Tissue's kind of dense here, but I'm not even seeing the sheath that's really concerning. Just with all the swelling you got there, it certainly is a good mechanism for that type of injury.
It'll just be a longer recovery time, right?
Well, if it's a tendon, ideally you'd want to get it repaired if it needed to be repaired. But typically, even when people have tendon injuries, they still tend to have some discomfort when they're just moving fingers and doing things like that.
My grandma had a high threshold of pain, so that might be part of the problem, believe it or not.
But cranking on it earlier, it probably should have affected it. But the
Yeah.
problem is you can, 80% injure a tendon
And it still
and
be.
ligament and still have it be functioning. That's kind of the dilemma. But usually even when people have an injury to it, if it's lacerated or something, they can still move things. They just usually have pain throughout the range of motion.
See, this one, I did cut through it, and it didn't give me pain. Of course, it it was hurting, but
You've almost got like boot and ear deformities on that finger, the way you move it like that.
well, it got swollen because it got infected, and then the tendon got too big, and then I got it fixed again, and then jackass doctor didn't realize. I told him that there was some pus at the end of it when he pulled out the pin. They never gave me any antibiotics, and sure enough, the next day he told me to exercise it. It was like the size of a sausage,
Okay.
so it made the tendon go long again, even though he had snipped it at the time and tried to. I went there specifically to get it fixed because apparently the extra long tendon, my knuckle and that finger is trying to compensate to make it go straight, and it's ruining this knuckle. So I'm not too happy with another knuckle injury, but this one definitely was like my finger hanging down. This one definitely is not like that at all.
Yeah. And I say it looks like you almost got like the boot and ear deformity because that's the old, haberdasher guys or boutonnieres, guys who used to sew. And everything was hand stitched, so you're always holding needles, and you get that sort of deformity like that.
Oh, okay.
Your finger moves; it's kind of got that same look to it.
No, I was trying to open up oysters and couldn't do it.
Oh yeah,
and
it's a good way to get them done too.
decided to use a giant Henkel's paring knife, and I'm an idiot. Sometimes you just gotta learn the hard way.
Some of us do that.
Some of us learn actually though, and
I'm
don't
not
do it again
saying
the next
I
year.
said I was retarded.